Okay, we're currently trying to figure out some new variants of play on 133, namely overbinding, and for Cornelius to yield to the overbind and trying the respective counters. So that's a standard in 133. And you want to look at footwork in particular. That's why we're recording in the first
footwork and measure. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is basically for our reference. So überwinde dich einfach ganz normal.
Yeah. The first one is the old version, like we did previously.
Okay.
So I yield and I establish a new position by going back. So the movement is like this all the time around the pivot point. And now
this is what you just did as well.
What I just did as well while retreating.
Okay, and you're retreating off to that side.
Slightly to the left.
Okay.
And now the new version would be, or the new idea would be to get a bit more offensively into, probably not so much into measure, but without retreating so much early on.
So you're yielding, but only with the blade.
I'm yielding with the blade, but at the same time posing like some sort of threat, or at least.
No, I mean you're not retreating this time.
With a bit of delay.
Let's see. Okay, let's do number one again, or yeah. The second one has a lot more pressure in the shield strike.
Mm-hmm.
In both versions, I felt like I could do the overbind. Because if the overbind goes, if I overbind you and you yield and the bind goes too far out, then I would never follow that bind. I would either go to the head or go around here. So that I have to have the feeling that I can actually commit to the overbind. Otherwise I wouldn't do it.
The initial idea would be that if you're overbinding me, so instead of just pursuing me when I yield and go back, I want to pose a bit of a threat, at least let's say like half a tempo, by being here early. So in a way of making this a bit more aggressive, without making you change tactics altogether, but buying me a little bit of time here. By being like a slightly more offensive position where I'm accepting.
So what we're doing is more like so, or are you going to this side?
Not so much to the side. The idea, the only idea here, which is different from what we did last, is that you're like leaning forward.
Okay.
So like I'm doing the overbind and there's the. So not so much to the side, especially the forward motion. So where I said, okay, yes, I can still deal with it, but it should put you in a slightly more favorable position right from the start. Maybe the only benefit is that it helps with getting this one properly aligned.
Well, what it does is that, in contrast to the old version, where I also try to keep my distance, I give the center to you while I retreat. And here I only make you believe that you have the center, and then I can invade the center. Still being in a strong position, it's like you fall into the void.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like re-establishing the center a bit earlier than with the, let's say, overbound, and now it's re-established here, period.
Yeah. So it's I'll bind you one more time and you show it from the other side.